Right now, the 5 men on trial for allegedly killing Senzo Meyiwa returned to the High Court in Pretoria today. Of course, forensic officer Thabo Musia, who collected the evidence from the crime scene, is still on the witness stand. All of the accused have pleaded not guilty to the 2014 murder of the former Orlando Pirates goalkeeper. Let's go to Silindelo Masikane now, who's in court for us, to just give us an update on the delay that happened this morning. Slee, I believe Advocate Defo felt that the trial should not proceed. Tell us why.
Yeah, so we began the proceedings this morning expecting that Advocate Zandile Mshololo would continue with her cross-examination, but Advocate Malisela Defo for accused 124 stood up to say that he wants to make a submission, and this is with regards to his clients. Back when they made their first appearance in the Boksburg Magistrates Court on the 27th of October 2020, you would remember, Masego, I believe you were there actually, the accused refused to step into the dock, saying that they didn't understand why they were there, they didn't know why they were there, and therefore saying that his client's rights were actually violated because they were not informed of their rights. He also took issue with the fact that this trial is taking place in the North Gauteng High Court, saying that the jurisdiction, in fact, for this trial should be the South Gauteng High Court, given where the crime took place. And he says that the NDPP, Shamila Botoy, needs to actually come and explain why she has placed this trial here in the North Gauteng High Court. But his main contention really is that he believes that his client's rights were violated, but that also there should be a trial within a trial, because he says the state intends on using confessions which were obtained from accused 1 and 2, but he says that these confessions were obtained after his clients were extremely assaulted. The judge taking issue with this, saying that at this point there has not been an indication from the state that there will be a use of these confessions, but Advocate Malisela Defo saying that the state is being disingenuous in terms of how it's conducting this trial, and also had failed to inform the court about the second docket into this particular matter. Let's just take a listen to what Defo had to say around these submissions.
My client, as they are here, in terms of accused number 1 to 4, they were never informed of their rights. When they appear in Boksburg on the 26/10/2020, they came before the court, they were not charged, they were not informed their reason why on the 26th of October 2020 they have to be at Boksburg court. That's where the whole South Africa, for the very first time, saw the accused refusing to enter the box, saying, "We don't know why we are here. We were never informed of our rights. We believe that the people who are supposed to come here, they do have money and they cannot appear. We are poor. We are being scapegoated to avoid for the police or the NPA arrest and prosecute the relevant people." So, Your Lordship, I hereby say, hence I'm saying, the continuation of the cross-examination of Mr. Musia, it will be a futile exercise to my client whose rights were violated.
Slee, I wonder what the judge said even further when he made that decision, to say that the trial must continue. Did he ask Defo to explain, for instance, why he's making this application now? I mean, he had the chance to cross-examine witness 1, and now you should allow the other, defense advocate to also finish her cross-examination.
Yeah, Advocate Mshololo, of course, made her submissions to say that she believes that she needs protection from the court because she has a right to continue with her cross-examination. And the judge saying essentially when he made his ruling that he doesn't have a formal application for this trial within a trial. And so, in fact, he does rule that the trial will continue, which it has. And Advocate Mshololo continuing with her cross-examination, but Defo then saying that he found it bizarre that Mshololo wanted to continue when her clients as well, essentially his rights were also violated when they appeared in the Boksburg Magistrates Court, having not had their rights read to them. Let's take a listen.
As Advocate Mshololo is my learned colleague and is my fellow defense, there is no way. I will find it very much strange and bizarre for her to justify her continuation, despite the fact that I'm saying your client's rights, constitutional rights, has been violated. During the beginning of this case, she was the most person who's talking about how to protect the rights, the constitutional rights of her client. It cannot be now, when she feels that it suits her to continue with the cross-examination of Mr. Msia.
It sounds like a lecture to Advocate Mshololo, which is...
I am responding, Your Lordship.
Say your say, respond to what they have said, and let's proceed. Not what Advocate Mshololo should do about his case.
I have to respond for what they are saying, because she's saying, I'm saying that continuation is a gross violation of our client's rights. And myself as an advocate, as a counsel of 1 to 4, I'm bound by the ethics to pay due diligence to my client. And so, applies to her.
All right, so we know that Musia's cross-examination by Advocate Mshololo continues after the tea break. Silindelo Masikane with that report from the High Court in Pretoria. Let's leave it there for now.